Morning. You can see I'm trying to, let's see. Oh, let's turn it this way. Maybe that'll work. Whoop, there. Hi, hello. Okay, so I'm here at home. We're gonna do a science lesson here at home. Okay, and yeah, this is my bedroom. It's kind of a mess in here. Oh my goodness, I have a lot of stuff to put away. Okay, but I'll get to that later. What I want to do right now is I want to take a look at liquids. We looked at the solids the other day. Today we're going to look at liquids. And here's what we're going to do with these liquids. We are going to see how liquids are different than solids. Okay. So I'm going to be off camera now because I gotta grab some things. We're going to get some stuff and we're gonna do some different things with liquids. Alrighty. Okay. So while I'm going and walking over here to get some stuff, what I want you to note first is, hi liquids. How you doing? First of all, remember that solids are those things where they keep their shape. And while solids keep their shape and they don't change their shape unless we bend them, break them, smash them, crush them, cut them, things like that. So if I were to take a solid, well, let's find a solid. Should we find a solid? Let's go. Let's find one. Emmett! Hey, Emmett, on the piece of resistance. Well, actually, no, it's not the piece of resistance. I don't know. I think it's a piece of happiness or joy or whatever. Okay, so Emmett's a solid, right? Watch what happens to Emmett. Ah! Oh no, Emmett's no, he's not. He's not gonna go down the drain. Why is he not gonna go down the drain? Well, he's a solid. He can't fit in that space. The only way I could do that is if I took him apart piece by piece and stuck him down there, right? Because the space is too small. As a solid, he keeps the space, can't go down there. If I were to take Emmett and drop him into this cup, like that, Emmett still keeps his shape. Hi, Emmett, how you doing? Let's get him out of there. Come here. All right. He keeps his shape, right? Even if I put him in the bottom of that cup. There he is. Wow, he's back in focus now. Hello, Emmett. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to see how liquids are different. For instance, look at this liquid. If I take this liquid, which is water in here, and I dump it in my sink, watch what happens to it. It goes right down the drain. Right? That is an important thing for us to know about liquids. Liquids change their shape easily. And while they have mass, while they take up space, the shape of a liquid changes to the container. In fact, if I were to fill up this cup, which I'm going to do right now, and I'm going to do something here. Oh, did you see what I did? Yeah, I plugged the sink. Okay, so I'm going to fill up this cup. Notice the shape of the container. Kind of a cylinder, right? Wow, two of them. It's two. Okay, so it's kind of in the shape of a cylinder, right? And you can see it's, almost to the T on the outside and stuff like that. Almost fills my cup up. But if I put it into the sink, does it fill my sink? It doesn't. And it has a different shape. It's not a cylinder any longer. It's more of an oval shape, and it's not very deep. It's only about as deep as, my first knuckle on my finger. It's not very deep at all. But it's still the same amount of water. It's just taking a different shape, and it does that. Unlike Emmett, or any other solid that we would put in there, its shape would stay the same. Now, this is an important thing for us to note about liquids, because we're going to go through my bathroom. We're going to look at some liquids. Alrighty? Watch this. We're going to go over here. Look at those liquids. What do you see there? I see some shampoo. I see some body soaps. I see some conditioner. I don't use conditioner. Don't need it. This hair is just naturally just soft and whatever. Okay, so conditioner, shampoo, some body soaps and stuff like that, right? Look at them. They're all in different shapes of containers. And if I were to take and intermix them, in fact, I do. You see this? This is my shampoo. It's just boring old, regular. I'll show the label because I'm not really being sponsored by anybody, but there you go. Boring old shampoo, right? Well, Amy just keeps this bottle. But you want to know what she does? She takes that bottle and fills it up with the shampoo from this bottle. Are those two bottles the same shape? Not at all. But This is a bigger bottle. She just fills up this smaller bottle because it's cheaper to buy the bigger one. And since it's a liquid, it doesn't matter. She can just pour this liquid into this bottle and it fits. I can't do that with a solid. Because watch this. Anybody know what this is? It's a soap dispenser, right? This soap dispenser I use quite often now. That's why my knuckles are bloody, because I wash my hands all the time. But look at this little spout. Look at that itty bitty tiny hole that the soap's coming through. That's amazing, right? Well, it can do that because the liquid can change its shape. And it can fill up this big old bottle down here, but it can also go through a little tiny tube to come out here, squirt onto my hand. And when it comes onto my hand, it makes a different shape, just like the water going in the sink. From here, it goes out. Here's what you need to understand about liquids. Liquids are going to take the shape of their container. And even a place like, let's see, what other place could we put this liquid? Even here, on the floor of the shower. It takes the space of the shower. And the crazy thing about it taking the space of the shower is it's going to spread out to all of this space. And if I were to plug up the hole in my shower, it would take up all of this space. It's why your bathtub works the way it does. Your bathtub is just a big container and you have to fill it up. But that water will gradually expand out from where your plug is and keep right on going until the bathtub's full and then it starts filling upward, right? That's the way liquids work. So they take the space of their container. And again, they have mass. They take up space. If I were to take and fill something up, it would push stuff, other things out of the way. We looked at that. Liquids can also have color. As I look at this is a different color, right? It's kind of a bluish color. But if you look at here at some of these other soaps, notice you can see there's kind of a yellowish color, kind of a clearish color, a bit of an orange color. Amy's conditioner, Amy is the conditioner, not me. It's more of a white color. Her shampoo is kind of a greenish color if you looked inside of it. So liquids can have different colors, just like solids. But they take the shape of their container, whatever that container is. This is important for you and I as human beings, because when I go to get a drink of water, I'm going to get a drink of water. I'm so thirsty from all of this talking. And all I've had to drink today is some coffee. And quite honestly, after some coffee, I really need to drink some water. This is important because watch what I can do with this water. Remember we talked about solids and I ate the cracker. I'd crushed up first. Liquids, I don't need to do that because they take the shape of the container. They go from the shape of the cup to the shape of my mouth and then to the shape of my esophagus. That squeezes it all the way down to my stomach. And even down there, it takes a different shape. And I don't have to do anything to it because liquids easily change. They easily change their shape to whatever the container is. So that's why you can guzzle down a cup of water when you're super thirsty after doing something really hard and sweaty. Whereas with food, you got to crunch it up first. Liquids take the shape of their container, whatever it is. That's important to us because we can do things like this. Big container, come out a little spout, or even stuff like our shampoo bottles or lotion container. Even tubes of toothpaste. All of those kinds of things. Now, toothpaste isn't exactly liquid and it's not exactly a solid. It's a little bit different. It's a gel. And that's a little bit different thing. We're not going to deal with that in second grade because it has a lot of characteristics of liquids, but some characteristics of solids too. We're going to stick with just strictly liquids like water, like juice, like pop, like milk, like shampoo and soaps and lotions, things like that, that truly are liquids that take the shape of their container. They can have different colors. But they, just like solids, they have mass, they take up space. It's just that the space that they take up changes easily without bending, breaking, and things like that. They just change up for the shape of their container. Now, normally at school I would make a mess. However, here at home I'm not going to do that because Amy would not be too thrilled if I did that. Usually I would show you by pouring water on the floor. I'm not going to pour water on the floor here because I'd get in big trouble. But I did pour water because even in a bigger space, if you were to drop water on the floor, it continues to expand, and it would continue to expand until it filled whatever room that you were in. That's where flooding comes in. So when the James River floods in the spring, it just keeps filling up and filling up and filling up and filling up until finally it goes over all of those banks, those dikes that they've built up. And once it gets over there, what's it do? Continues to spread out. Some of you might see it go over the roads that lead to your house. That's the water taking up space, and it will continue to expand outward and fill up those areas as well. And then, well, then you're kind of out of luck until the water evaporates or goes down the river again, right? But it's always taking up space, okay? So, liquids. They take up space, they have a color, they have mass, but they take the shape of their container, and that's what makes them different from solids, is the fact that they take the shape of their container, okay? All right, so we'll take a look at gases next time, but for now, that's liquids, all right? If you haven't done so already, make sure you check out Brain Pop Jr., and they do have a video on there about solids, liquids, and gases, the different states of matter, okay? So check that out on Brain Pop Jr., and catch you later.